Hi guys, I'm Flora and I'm a freelance writer and I live currently in East London. I grew up in London as well, but over the last 10 years or so, I've spent a long time travelling because I also work as a travel writer, or I have done, and I kind of do now still. I just finished my master's in non-fiction writing, which essentially meant I was writing a book. It's not currently published yet, so fingers crossed. Um, yeah, okay, so in terms of my charity experience, about a decade ago, I started volunteering at Crisis at Christmas, which I still do every December. And then when I went traveling, I went through India, I went through South America. I spent a long time in both those places and lots of little trips around Europe and places around the world. I've done a lot of volunteering projects like teaching English and helping to work in building sites in Brazil, very bizarre, and an artificial limb clinic in Bolivia, a after-school daycare centre in Colombia, lots of interesting things which are all really fun to talk about, but maybe not the right thing to do here. Um, yeah, I don't really do video, as you might be able to tell. Through running a travel blog, I now do a lot of social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff. And it's very interesting to see what kinds of things people resonate with. For instance, if you're just kind of publicising your normal travels, people maybe don't interact quite so much with you. But if you're doing something kind of challenge-worthy, for instance, I walked half of the Camino de Santiago in Spain last summer. And when I was Instagramming it and social mediaing it, people were really receptive and found it really interesting and really wanted to kind of champion the journey that I was on, which I found really fascinating. I think I'll be coming at Charity Apprentice from that kind of garnering audience participation side. I find that really interesting, and I think it's invaluable to work out how we can harness audiences who wouldn't necessarily pay attention to particular campaigns, like working out how they really get interested and holding on to that interest, I think is really valuable. In terms of meeting everybody, I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to the boot camp. And in terms of social media stuff, I'm very, very happy to help people out with creating accounts and starting blogs and stuff. I've been doing it for 5 years now, and it's quite a fun thing to be able to do. And it's obviously only going to get more popular as time goes on. I was planning on trying to make something slightly more interesting video-wise, but I think just having a little chat straight to a camera is probably the best thing I can achieve right now. But you never know, in a year's time we might all be fully fledged videographers and making a career in that as well as in the charity sector. So anyway, that's a bit about me, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of everyone else's videos and meeting everybody in the flesh in London in a few weeks' time. It'll be great fun.